Hey guys, hey, it's Mental Milan again. If you guys don't know who I am that exactly, Mental Milan. I help women tap into their feminine energy and to become their own dream girl, okay? And then we talk about other things along the way, because once you're your own dream girl, I also need you to have your business together. Like, why not? Why would you not, okay? And I've also heard these things, and that's what today's video is going to be about. So I've heard these things about if we are feminine women and you want to run a business or conduct business, that makes you then in turn masculine. And don't get me wrong, you have to have some type of masculinity in you to run a business and to conduct business and to be in control. You can't be submissive in your business and be the boss at the same time, right? You can't do that. So you have to have that amazing balance. And for me, I have been able to tap into that over the years. I have been running my own salon businesses for 20 years. Actually like about 25. I became an independent contractor as a stylist when I was 14 years old, right? And that never shied me away from being the feminine being that I knew that I was, even from a teenager. I always still was very feminine, very dainty, this and that, but I did have to conduct business. I had to sit down, I had to talk, I had to negotiate, I had to pay those bills at that business, honey. So when I heard this the other day, it kind of shocked me a little bit. Sorry, y'all. A Cybertruck just rolled past, and I am still somewhat amazed when I see them. So, sorry, I got distracted. But anyway, so yeah, I've always had to conduct my business, and I've always still had that feminine base in me. Like, also, another thing with that aspect, if you have a relationship, a love partner, or anything like that, one thing I want women to do, and I could probably expand on this and give you guys some tips on this. If you're the boss at work, that doesn't mean you have to be the boss at home. And I think that's where people normally feel like that masculinity from work comes back home. You have to leave that there. Because if your person is the masculine in your household, then you have to turn that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be the boss everywhere else but in my relationship. Or I don't want to be the boss everywhere, but I want to be the boss at work, because that is my idea, and I'm creating it until I can put someone in position to run this business for me the correct way that I see it happening. However, I'm okay with taking the back seat with my man, right? I love the idea of that. I love the idea of sitting back and being in such a feminine space that I don't even think about work. I don't even think about controlling things. I don't even think about all of the things that flutter my mind when I'm at work. I just want to be in such a feminine state that it makes me so soft. Like, it's nothing like it when you have that perfect balance. And I know that, and I felt it for so long. And also, you have to have the correct partner that's okay with you being a boss at work. Another thing that I've seen over the years is for some of our men to then in turn be a little jealous that her business is growing, her business is profitable, her business is, elevating to the next level. And no, but baby, we're going to work on it together, because when we're in it together and you are my support, then that makes me pour back into you even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I not want you to elevate with me? Why would I not want you to come up with me? Why would I not want that for us? Like, that's still a nurturing state of a feminine woman. A feminine woman loves to pour back into her man. And don't get me wrong, we do have some instances where I've seen some very feminine say it that way. I've seen some very masculine women. Not saying that she doesn't look like a woman, not saying she's not dressed up like a woman, but she's so used to controlling things that she only has to have a feminine man. Because if a masculine woman and a masculine man come together, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work. It's like I have seen it start to happen so much, but I'm telling you, it does not work. You think that they'll be, oh, we're two powerhouses together. We can be two powerhouses together, but baby, I have to stand down. If my man has a business and I can pour ideas into him and I can make him feel, fill in some blanks for him, and I can just support him along the way, that is my position to him and his business. Same for him. I need my man to pour ideas into me. I need him to give me that support that I need to push forward to, and then we can bring both of these businesses together. Outside of that, what do we have? If we are two competitive masculine beings, it doesn't work out well. It just doesn't. So I want my man to pour into me as if I'm pouring into him. That's just the end all be all for that. But I also do know how to stand down once I get off work. I know how to stand down. I know how to shut it down and turn it off. Some people can't turn it off. And I'm going to show you guys some tips on how to turn it off. If you guys want the tips on how to turn off that masculine energy before you walk in the house, baby, drop them comments below too. Because them new videos, they about to hit, honey. And also, if you guys feel like you have been in such a masculine state for so long, I also want you guys, the ladies, not you guys, my ladies, to join my mentorship group. My guys can join it too, because you may still learn something. You may learn something about just the mindset of a woman and how she's trying to get herself back into this feminine state. And if you have a woman that you feel like you need to pour that type of energy back into, I'm going to have some videos for you guys too. Because sometimes you guys can mold your woman into what you need her to be to make you guys elevate together. Sometimes when our man is leading us properly, it's so easy to follow him. It's so easy to fall in line. It's so easy to stand behind whatever he says. And if that's what you want, you have to have these certain traits as a man to, it's like you don't even have to demand it, because it's just going to be granted to you. Imagine that. Imagine that woman being so submissive to you and listening to you and looking up to you because you are her leader. Imagine that. And so that's what my coaching courses are about. It's about getting my women back into a state where that they trust. They trust their leader. They trust this man. They trust their intuition if things are not right and things they need to walk away from. Like we tap into all of that. So the mentorship group is actually on my page, but I'm going to drop it and attach it to this video also. The group is free right now. I ain't saying everything in there is free, but joining the group is free right now. It may change soon. Once I get some more content dropped in there in my courses and I start creating it, like getting the classrooms up and running, those will be different. But I just want that for my women of color. I always hear us saying that the men make us masculine. No, baby, they don't. They don't make us masculine. It's the men that you choose. It's the men that you choose that make you masculine. If I'm choosing men that treat me properly, that doesn't make me masculine. It just doesn't. So I don't want to keep placing judgment on these guys. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying a lot of the guys that we have all these options out here, because we don't. We don't have a lot of options, but you do have to choose wisely. You have to choose the men that can pour into you and do the things that you need done to make you be a more softer woman to that man. You shouldn't want a man that makes you act up and boss up on him. I don't want that type of man. I don't want a man that's going to stand down. I don't want a man that's going to not know anything. I don't want that. I don't want it for me. I don't want it for him, because he's not going to like the way that I'm treating him. If I have to treat you like you are a staff, no. So that breaks us up. That breaks up our partnership. That's what I'm looking for. I want the partnership of it. You know? So if that works out for you, if you feel like that's something that you would want me to like kind of guide you along, drop a comment below. And also don't forget again to like, comment, and share these videos. These are just the beginning. This is the car vlog series that I can just drop on here just to grab you guys' attention and bring y'all in. Because once them videos start dropping, I just want to know, like, I just want to know who was there from the beginning. That's all. I just want to know who was there from the beginning. You know? And I want my women to be as feminine as possible. I want my men to start stepping up again, because they know that they have these amazing women that got their back no matter what. I hear that all the time, like, she belittled me, or she emasculated me and this and that. No, that wasn't it. And I wouldn't tell a man to stay with a woman that does that either. If the woman is making you feel less than a man, I think you should go find a woman that can make you feel more masculine. Because you know what that's going to do for you? That's going to bring out the best version of you. If I have a man that's putting me in a masculine state, I don't want to be with him, because that's not who I am at heart. I don't want to be with a man that has me thinking too hard, you know? I don't want to be with a man that can't lead me. I don't want to be with you, you know? And I don't think that that's too much to ask for. If it is, you guys tell me otherwise. But again, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, watching my car vlog yet again. Like, comment, and share. Also, you can drop comments below. If you want to hear some certain type of videos, or something that you haven't seen me touch in and tap on yet, drop your videos below. Your video topic ideas, I'm sorry. Drop your ideas below. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye.